Hello everyone. So today I'm going to perform the experiment number 3. So if you go to your Moodle, and first you will go to EE112, and when you will go to the experiments here, and the third experiment, diode as a clipper, you will download it, and then you will open it. So this is the third experiment lab sheet. So we will be performing experiment to see positive, negative, and double-ended clipper. So what is basically a clipper? For example, if you give some input signal, input here 6 volt peak to peak means 3 volt is the peak value. So 3 volt up and 3 volt down. And then if you this one is a positive clipper, so you see that some portion from the positive side is clipped away. So this is known as clipper. Okay, so you will get a different shape for your signal, input signal. So this is what is the purpose of clipping. So this is negative clipper in this part. The negative waveform is clipped away, and then this is double-ended clipper. Both positive and negative sides are clipped away. Okay, so this is your pre-lab. What you have to do is do this pre-lab before coming to the next lab. So we need one function generator. We need one oscilloscope, 1 kilo ohm resistor, diode, and DC source, and then ground. So let's make this circuit in multisim. So if you open multisim, so these things we need for this. Okay, so I will take first of all, let's put the components. From here, basic resistor 1 kilo ohm, you will put it here. Then I need diode, which is 1N4007. So this diode I will use. Then I will need sources, which is DC power, and then I need ground. So 2 grounds I will use, and then from this right hand side menu, you will, the second one is the function generator, you will put it here, and then this one is the oscilloscope. Okay, so number 4th is the oscilloscope. When you just put your cursor here, it will show you the component name. Okay, so let's first simulate the positive clipper. So first of all, connect positive side here, and then here, and then this one to this one, and common to here, and this one goes here, and then let's make these two sides ground, and let's connect here input and let's connect this here. Then let's differentiate the color so that I can see which waveform is which one. So now the blue waveform will be your output, which will be sure clipped away, and this is the input. Okay, so now change the value as per the lab sheet. It is 1 volt. So what will happen is that during the positive half cycle, diode will conduct, and 0.7 volt will appear here, and then this will be added with this 1 volt. It will be 1.7 volt. Then during the negative half cycle, this will be reverse biased, and all the input supply voltage will appear here. So let's check the function generator setting. This should be 1 kilohertz and 10 volt peak, and yes, that's everything is okay. So let's run the circuit, and let's see. Yeah, now you can see that the frequency is very high. So let's make it at some point where we can see it. This is visible. So now this is visible. You can see that now, as I explained that during the positive half cycle, okay, so this is the input and this is the output, okay, the blue one is the output. So you see that from the cursors, you can see that how much voltage is the input. This is 9.9, almost 10 volt. And this one, okay, let me put it here. Now you can see that this is 1.654. This happens because this is not an ideal diode. So 0.7, instead of 0.7, there is 0.654, almost 0.7 voltage drop across the diode. So now, so this is the positive clipper. So this is your pre-lab, and then what you have to do is you have to fill this table. So all the readings which you see here, according to this, we'll put them here. So 1.654 is the measured one. Yeah, it's here. And then theoretically it should be ideal diode. So 0.7 should be the voltage drop across it, plus the 1 DC volt. It should be 1.7. Then here I will see the error. How much is the error? We measured is 1.654 minus theoretical 1.7 divided by 1.7. This is almost 2.7 volt. So then the next step is that you have to do this negative clipper. You just have to flip this diode. I can show you how. Let's stop the simulation and let's do this again. Let's flip it vertically and let's connect it here, and everything else will remain the same. Now you will see that yeah, now the negative side is clipped away, right? So this is channel 2. Okay, let me put it here. So this part I will I will perform it with you in the lab. So and then there will be another one, which is the third part, in which we will use two different diodes in different setting. One will be forward biased, one will be the reverse biased, and in this one you will see that both the sides, positive and negative side, will be clipped away. So please do the pre-lab first, the first one, which is positive clipper, and then we will perform the other one during the lab session. Okay.